Can I help?
Well, I was just seeing if this is a reception for the public, just to see if there's any images all right, but I'll use these ones on the website. That's the sort of thing you do, isn't it?
Yeah, lifts.
Lifts and hoists, yeah. I'm just making a YouTube video about the building, about the business. I'm going to take the drone up, get some shots, and just put it onto YouTube.
Hang on a minute then. Wait there, let me see if I can find the chap who might, if I can find him.
Okay. Hiya. I'm not expected or anything. I'll just be out here making a quick YouTube video about the business, but I'll fly the drone over.
Okay, who knows you're doing it? Have you had authorization?
You?
Okay, yeah, you can't do that unfortunately from a group perspective. We need to get authorization from the group on it. What's it for?
I don't want any involvement with the company. I'm just letting you know if you spot me out there.
Okay.
That's what's going on. I'm not here to rob you, all right? And I noticed you had a reception. I thought you might have some images, but I'll use that one on the website. That sort of summarises what you do.
Yeah, I don't know what's it for though.
Just a YouTube video of the business. Because you can't really see, can you? You can only see this
we
from
haven't asked you to do anything.
That's all right, isn't it?
No.
What, so if you don't ask people to do something?
We don't want you filming our business.
That's bizarre.
Yeah, but we've got PR companies that film our business for us. So naturally we've got drone people here, pilots here who do it for us.
Mine's only a little one, 249 grams.
Doesn't matter.
In the UK, if you're standing on public property or in a publicly accessible place, you have every right to film. Security staff or employees cannot stop you unless you are trespassing. Data protection and GDPR do not apply to filming buildings or general public spaces. This right is protected under UK law, and that's exactly why cameras matter for accountability.
No, we don't want anyone filming our property. Simple as that. Thank you.
Well, that's not going to make a difference to me. I'm here, as I said, I'm going to be standing on the public highway. I'm not going to be on your land. Let me put it into context. How can I do this? Google. So when the Google streetcar went past, they were out on the road, yeah? And they took an image of the business from the side.
Yeah.
So they'll be doing that with this camera here. You can understand why I want to communicate, because if people look out the window and start getting worried or thinking there's a stalker or something,
Well, they will, yeah.
oh, this is my attempt to avoid that.
I'm going to say we'd prefer you didn't film our business.
I've heard what you've said, but I'm also here to explain that by putting the YouTube video on.
To do what?
Well, if I put the YouTube video on and make it interesting, if people watch it, I get paid. So it's for money.
So you're filming our business for profit.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I would ask for what do we get out of that?
Free publicity. Like you told me you don't want, but it's a byproduct of my videos. You get a nice drone video that you're welcome to use if you want, but you've got your own, guys. I'm not selling you out. I'll be just out there doing a video like Google did.
Okay, from our perspective, we don't want you doing it. We don't authorise it.
Right.
So if you wish to do that, I understand it's on private.
Yeah.
You're on public road, but from our perspective, we don't really want you doing it. You haven't got authorisation from us to do it.
But you'll realise I don't need authorisation.
I know.
So it's pointless saying that, isn't it?
No, it's not, because I'm just making our standpoint that we don't want you doing it, and from
But surely
a
that's
perspective, we don't.
That's only going to put a negative thought into the person that wants to make the great video. By you saying that,
I don't know if it's great.
it's planting negative seeds. Why?
I don't know what your intent is. I don't know your background. You've got my country with a portfolio. This is what I do. This is me.
Notice how the staff tries to use authorization as an excuse. But the Civil Aviation Authority rules are very clear. If your drone weighs under 250 grams, you do not need anyone's permission or authorization. The only responsibility is to follow safety rules, not to ask for written approval. This was nothing but a bluff to intimidate the cameraman.
Quite a lot of it at the back, which I've never seen. I've seen builders' yards, I've seen Amazon warehouses, you know, the normal things that we get to see on industrial estates. But this one is just a little bit different. So I've selected it as I cycle past. And I thought, because you've got a reception, you might have some fantastic pictures or some leaflets that I can use in the video. And the door's locked, so I didn't even press the buzzer. I don't want to disturb anyone. If it's not open to the public, I'm And I was just in the shade reading up, and the lady came in, helpful. She says, I'll go and get someone, I'll go and get the right guy for you. And then you come out, but now it's turned a bit negative, isn't it? I didn't want that. So how can we make it positive then now?
That's our standpoint.
Yeah, so when the drone goes over to take the aerial shot, I'm going to do a panoramic shot for Google Maps, so people can move it around with their mouse.
Right.
That will be great for people visiting, and they can have a look what's in the area, where the nearest garage is and stuff, can't they? So that's a positive.
Yeah, I know what you're going to do. But from our perspective, you haven't got authorization to do it, and we are asking you not to do it. But if I understand that, if that's what you want to do and this is your hobby,
Will there be any like legal repercussions from the company if
potentially, yeah.
Right.
Potentially.
So would your advice to be do it, and what sort of repercussions will there be?
I don't know. I'd just ask our solicitors to do it.
What you would?
Yeah, we just ask them, is this okay? We've had this person do this, post this online. Do we have what's our position? I'm not legal.
Yeah.
But I would just ask them to get on board and...
Just briefly thinking about that, if you've suffered no financial loss,
well,
I suppose there's not a claim, is there?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
That's the way I would
But you're not
hope to think.
I would just, if you were to do it, I'd just go, link to our solicitors. You know, we've had someone come over, do this without our authorization.
Okay.
Do we have a legal standpoint?
So just like a civil matter, really. You won't ring the police, all right, will you?
I don't know. If they say you should ring the police, then I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what our position is.
Here they try to bring in the police. But the truth is, police can only step in if you commit a criminal offense. Simply recording in public is not a crime. Public photography in the UK is 100% legal. If an officer detains someone without citing a law, that is an abuse of power. And that's exactly why audits like this are so important. They educate the public and expose unlawful behavior.
Public highway. It's got a drone, which is 249 grams. No. If the solicitors think it's heavier than 249, then you have to keep at least 150 metres away from buildings.
Okay.
So with the 249 one, you can get as close as you want to buildings. We're not near an airport or a prison, so there's no restriction in airspace. And it would be just like somebody flying over with a hot air balloon with a camera, really. Okay. So, yeah, I'm not obstructing the business, I'm not stopping you working in any way. You'll voluntarily come out and speaking to me. I'm not holding the door closed so you can't get back in or out like that. I think we're good. So I'll take the risk, but I appreciate your stance on it. I know you've not consented.
Correct.
And I know you've not endorsed the video or sponsored the video or anything. I didn't want any of that anyway.
No.
And hopefully when you do see the video, you like what you see.
Okay.
And you might subscribe and watch the rest.
Maybe.
You work on an industrial estate, and surely you're interested in similar places around the country that I visit.
I don't know. I have no idea. I don't.
Do you want the channel so you can check it out?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah,
you can keep this. I volunteer that. You didn't even ask for it.
Okay. That's
all right.
You.
That's me. So yeah, on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, all over the place. The same video gets published. I put one video out every day at 4 o'clock, just on industrial estates, whatever I find interesting.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. That was nice and amicable. He'll go on there now. He'll watch the video and he'll realise that he is the star of the show. But he didn't cross the line, in my opinion. He remained polite and professional. He only had a slight hint of perceived authority there, which we soon got rid of. So, the zoom camera first of all, and we are going to stay right out here. The building at the front with the orange and blue logo. Nice aircon offices in there, look. An industrial building down at the back with lots of protection. They don't trust the drivers down there. And some site rules. High vis being worn. Oh. Is that where they test the product and practice or train? I think I did read that this is the training centre as well, just here. But they do have their own vehicles, look. With all those logos on, if you recognise any of them. And that's the website. Oh yeah, and I did notice that the padlock was not pushed together. So from out here, without any further delay, let's get David up and see what this place looks like from above. So as always, we've checked on drone assist and there are no flight restrictions in the area. Alimat Group, Rushden, Northampton, let's have a look at you then,
Finally,
shall we?
let's talk about drone flights. According to the Civil Aviation Authority, if your drone is under 250 grams, you don't even need to register it, and you are legally allowed to fly in public spaces as long as you follow basic safety rules. Which means every claim made against this operator was misleading. This is a clear example of how awareness and a simple camera can expose misinformation, enforce accountability, and protect our rights.